Ooh, live, 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 live. Don't you love it? What's up, Chloe? I keep forgetting when you use the StreamYard, the comments can start even before you start your live. So uh let's get it popping. What's up? It's your girl Tiffany draper, and today we are studying how long Neia has been coming for Chloe. Alright? So we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some fun. At Tiffany and Draper, yeah, it's my time. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and comment for me and share. Let's get right into the video. We're going to get right into the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the thing. What's up, Gabriel? Before we get started, let me shout out to let me shout out to Chloe for this right here. This is freaking hilarious. Freaking hilarious. This right here. First of all, let's break this down. We have the dollar store graphics that looks like some type of bootleg kaleidoscope with only like three colors. But here's the introduction to her channel.
Hello, my podcast listeners. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just a free trial test run. Hope everyone's doing good today.
Yes. And hearing that bull crap would make me want to, subscribe to your podcast. With the noise in the background, it sounded like somebody was gaming. I don't know. But I'm gonna need you to buy some type of course that teaches you how to, I don't know. She said, barf, hello. How to do this YouTube thing or this podcast thing. Anchor FM. Somebody should have anchored your vagina. Then you wouldn't have 6 kids with 4 different men. Now, what's up, press? Let's get it popping. Ain't no stopping. Let's get it popping. All right. Go back to this thing right here.
Oh, I'm doing good. Hey, Gigi, how you doing? How's everybody today? What it do, y'all? What it do? We here in the flesh. Hey, Queen Man.
So loud. So loud. And I thought I was loud.
Hey, man, how you doing, honey? I definitely got you. Thank you, Carl. He was big man.
Boy, she ugly every day.
I'm going to tell y'all something. Oh, FYI. No, boo-boo. Go get some rubber band. No.
Nanny 911 need to come to the hood. Did y'all hear that? Nanny 911 need to come to the hood. West Coast 206. You already know I'm mad at you because you allowed Tyree to call me the N-word on your show, and you being a minority, I never understood why you would allow him to call me any type of racial slur, especially when I was having your back. He was calling you all types of pedos, and he called you a dog cooker, all that type of stuff. I don't know if it's a turn on for you to be shat on like that by a homeless person. But one thing I appreciate about you is he wanted you to kick me out of the chat, but you said no, she hasn't done anything to me, so you allowed me to stay. But at the same time, you also allowed Tyree's girlfriend Jenny to call me a monkey and to throw monkeys in the chat. So for the simple fact that you didn't kick me out of your chat. I'm not going to kick you out of mine. But just know I side-eye people that allow white people to use racial slurs and they don't correct them. All right? So with that being said, let's get back to this monkey.
Why? Did y'all know him and little homie, or as he call him, that dude? Oh, I should tell you got me over here cracking up. I mean, but he,
cracking up just like your lips.
Him and Zach, the one he kept calling that dude, they knew each other too.
It's funny how when she allows her voice to get deep, you really can't tell the difference because her voice is already deep.
Who y'all think put the rumor out that Zach was a correctional officer?
So the video wouldn't be a Neia video without the babies in the background. So why did she drink out the red cup and then she drank out of the light green cup? Talk about germs, especially with that raggedy mouth. She is Yuck Mouth, the female version, and then I don't even really know if she's a female, to be honest.
You got a whole cup right there. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Yes, Jenny was throwing monkeys in your chat and co-signing Tyree. But you can answer my question. That's all in the past. I broke ties already, but I apologize for having to do that. But at the same time, you only broke ties because he kicked you off the show. And I was there watching when he did it. So I guarantee you, if he had never kicked you out the show, you would still be over there. But I appreciate your apology. If I were you, I never like to tell a man what to do. I will never tell a man what to do as a female. However, if I were you, I would stay away from that dude. But what would be funny, though, if you took him in, take him in, please make that a reality show. I need you, him, and Dream. The way he turned on y'all in a minute, that makes for good comedy, I must say.
Switch. You not gonna do nothing.
Did you get that baby a Gatorade? Hold on. Let's see. We had 25 minutes. Did you get that baby a Gatorade? I don't think babies need Gatorade. I told you they sound so cute when they say GG. So the baby crying because she drank out of their drink and then gonna try to hand it to them.
You got a whole cup right there. Okay, give me switch.
Look like it's Gatorade. I can't tell. Can y'all? It look like it's Gatorade. You don't give no baby no darn Gatorade. Get this. That look like Gatorade. Sure is.
You not gonna do nothing but pour the water out anyway. He over here getting mad, y'all.
I mean, I guess it's okay. It's better than soda. I don't know why in my mind I think of Gatorade as an energy drink, but it's really not, so I guess it's okay.
But again, we're gonna take this back to old school, We on peso, nigga.
I bet you won't say none of that to King Rod face.
Oh, Paula, dude. See, I was trying not to be loud, but let me see if I can get it down to a pack. I can normally get everybody else. Let me see if I can get him. Man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't know shit. You motherfuckers run around here thinking y'all know shit and don't know a motherfucking thing about me.
It's just like you naturally ugly, so you doing your face like that. That's not helping.
Mr. Peso. I'm Mr. Peso. Nigga, don't peso mean money. I don't see a Ben Franklin on your face. I don't.
And I see. Never mind.
See a $50 bill. I don't see none of that. You do.
And this is coming from the woman that said she needed $1 to buy a new coloring book.
Doing all that, and you know, what did it solve? Where did it get you? What the hell is really going on? And you throwing everybody under the bus. Good question I do have though, Rob.
I got a question for you, Whoopi. Who is your daddy? Because I know you your daddy's son.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do it for you. I ain't got no plastic butter knife, so I'm gonna use mine. You know.
See, here's the difference between me and her. I'm making fun of an idiot that's exploiting Kenneka, but she's literally supposed to be serious about finding justice for Kenneka, yet she's joking, like I used to do back in the day. What's up, Charlize? Drea. You switching germs. You see what I'm saying? She's supposed to be getting justice, and she's doing this.
That right there. Yeah, that right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. Yeah, that right there.
You dirty brush bastard. I see the motherfucking lights right there. God, dog.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, right. Yeah, no. You gotta go back and look. Look again, man. Look again. It's right there. Come on, man. Hey, Randall, how you doing?
And they over here laughing in the chat like they ain't heard people talk about Rod for 4 years. It's the first time they hear somebody do that.
You know, but at the end of the day, you doing all this here. But when are you gonna admit your part? When are you gonna admit that you was in that room?
Here we go again. And when are you gonna admit that you need a dentist? A dentist that's been practicing for 10 years at minimum to be able to deal with that mouth.
Because I can tell you exactly. I know. That's my favorite name. That's the only thing I answer to now.
I had a nerve to be a wide mouth bastard. That's the thing. Like, you would think if you had teeth that look like that, that you would kind of perfect the art of like a ventriloquist. Like, you would literally not open your mouth when you talk. If I had your mouth, I would be talking like this the whole time, like teeth together and everything, you know what I'm saying? No, she opens her mouth wide as a vagina that's about to give birth.
Oh, Return of the King. Well, he lucky I can't find my butter knife. I meant to bring a butter knife in the room, you know, for visuals. I forgot. You know, I had to do it, you know.
Meanwhile, there's a pretty girl out here with a beautiful face with no hair. And yet you got this monkey face bastard with all the hair. Boy, I tell you.
I'll play this to a T. Go take him his cup back. Go give it back to him. How you gonna snatch his cup and run in here?
You need to snatch somebody's teeth and put them in your mouth.
Well, yeah, I'm telling y'all, my grandkids, I'm telling you. But yeah, you know, again. Yes, Queen May May. I mean, you know, he be talking, fuck these niggas. These niggas ain't got shit on me. Motherfuckers trying to take my dog.
So the name, that face. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get that face. So the name of this video is King Rob. Chloe never goes at him like she does everyone else. Why? I gotta get this picture. Hold on, y'all. Cause I'm petty. Cause Alright, I got it.
Oh, man, fuck them dogs. You out here telling people you gonna snatch their kids and shit. Who the fuck does that? Like, where do they do that at? Somebody, please. I mean, like, seriously. Like, so you get mad at the neighbor. Y'all get into it because there's a trash in your yard and you gonna tell this man you gonna snatch his kids? Like, seriously. Where do they do that at?
Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Her mouth can be birth control. I never joined him in dissing you or trolling. You know how they say that You know how they say that silence is acceptance, Pinoy? I'm pretty sure you've heard that before. So that's why the channels always put the views and opinions does not necessarily reflect those of these stations, right? If I let somebody on this show and they started calling white people crackers, honkies, and every other thing, and I don't say anything, I'm being complicit. I'm accepting it by not saying anything. I don't have to join in for people to think that I'm okay with that. The simple fact that I didn't call that person out and say, "Hey, we're not going to call people. We're not going to call white people those names, white devil or whatever else, blue-eyed devil, whatever." I'm pretty sure you understand that. But again, I appreciate your apology. But silence is acceptance.
Thank you, Patrice. You know, I try. I'll be scared. Come on now. The girl with the flower jacket with the glasses on sitting on top of her. That girl there, why would she be freaking out at a party? Exactly, Patrice. Hush.
Look at this. We already hour and 20 minutes in. She ain't said nothing. Look at all that mother freaking bone in her neck. I believe that's where her Adam's apple shifted to. It's just a stretched out Adam's apple. Girl.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a sec.
No, we're not gonna hold on. We're not gonna give you a second. We've given you an hour and something. You still ain't said nothing.
Oh no, you fine, Rayshawn Ray. Who said again? Ain't it a hell of a drug?
You should know about drugs because you stay high.
Yeah, she was involved, right?
Who was involved? Let's go back. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Reese Rolex. She showed me. Imagine she was on Sheriff Furlough. I'm glad you brought that up, Reese Rolex. Because at the same time, she's purchasing.
Look at her having to make it up as she go along, y'all. You see how she had to make it up? That pause is her thinking of something else to say.
These rooms for this hotel minutes either before that or somewhere in between that. Teresa's going live standing on her front porch talking about she gonna be rich.
No. Wrong again. Where's the Trump? Wrong.
Nothing. No, you're not taking the whole cup. You got some.
See one of them babysitters that'll keep giving the baby candy and sweets and stuff, knowing they don't need it, just to like shut them up.
Return of the King, it was Kenneka specifically. Ask how Selena Gomez is doing right now, though.
I ought to report your page, but I'm not a flagger. I ought to report your page for false advertising. Kicking the Selena Gomez narrative. Did y'all hear that? I'm so glad Anna Mitchell. Did y'all hear that? How Selena Gomez is doing? How are them roaches in your walls? Speaking of walls, you don't have those in your vagina because you have 6 kids.
I came across this. I don't know how true it is.
I don't know how true it is. I guess she thinks it's okay for her to spread a false narrative as long as she prefaces it by saying, I don't know how true it is. You're still negligent for putting it on your channel and for not fact checking, but you don't want to fact check. You just want to put it up there so that you can increase your watch hours.
I really don't. But I want y'all to tell me what y'all think.
Speed it up. Yeah, because we can see that. Yeah, it's not like everything else in the Kenneka community has been blurry. It makes sense to show us a phone that's real. The reflection of the light is so bright, even though the images are already blurry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is proving our point. Yeah, makes sense.
Let me put it where y'all can see it.
Makes sense to start a YouTube channel to try to get justice for somebody, but not even have the right equipment.
Can y'all see that? Was it too bright?
Makes sense to get on live looking like a heroin addict. Always 2 minutes away from going to sleep.
No, Nancy Grace, Reese Rolex. Still a little bit after 5-ish. If they called her at 3.
Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see. Look like she's trying to pick on Teresa Martin again. I swear you get Unfit Mother of the Year award.
All right, Lovely Brown, that's awesome. But again, there's so much stuff. Like, again, who outside twerking? The motherfuckers just found out their daughter died in the freezer.
Again, dumb A. She was not outside twerking.
I'm trying to make that make sense. Again, this is another thing. When Teresa claimed,
I hate people that talk like this and then they pause because they're trying to think of the next lie, or they just want to give emphasis on what they're saying, like they're really saying something. Freak out of here.
she got to the hotel a little bit after 5-ish, right? If she got to the hotel a little bit after 5-ish, how did you get to the hotel a little bit after 5-ish when allegedly you said the girls called you around 3? Exactly.
Did the baby just say exactly? Seriously. And I believe she said the baby, them kids called her at 3:34 or something like that.
Reese Rolex, where did you post that, huh? I'm sorry, I'm multitasking over here.
Multitasking doing what? Because you're not watching them kids. Multitasking, snorting, and shooting up and doing live at the same time.
But again, how is they coming to get you?
Are they? Not is they.
Nobody know where Burberry at. Allegedly, remember Burberry the only one that can drive. Burberry ain't nowhere to be found. And allegedly, Monique and Shemaya didn't know how to drive. So between these two knuckleheads, how did Teresa get to the hotel a little bit after 5-ish if they called her at 3?
What's your point? and your numbers are off. And that'll be plenty of time to get there, by the way, you dummy.
Again, a whole bunch of bullshit going down the tube.
I ain't saying
MJ, he coached her to the fullest. And she was burning, oh Lord, she was getting on his everlasting nerve. Corey, it was part of it, but not a stick-up queen.
Look at this. Corey said, I heard she was a stick-up queen and she got what she deserved. Man, I hope that was not true. Now watch how she answers this question like she knows.
As per se, as people say, no, Rico, which was her ex, she ran off with some drugs and money or whatever, or just drugs or however the case may go. By the end, she done met a new boyfriend. She done flipped again. Thank you, Angela.
Now let's go by that logic. If you know something, you got all the details, but you claim Rob was there. You claim Zach TV killed her, but you have all the answers. So wouldn't you be there? I did my research. You didn't do any research that anybody else did. But also, let's go by that logic. If she was a setup queen and whatever, why are we defending her? Why would we defend her if she got what she had coming? Like Tyrese said, and when I see him, I'm going to smack him in his lights filled head. Huh? If your logic is true, why are we defending Kenneka? Why do we want justice for somebody that was setting somebody up? Because she wasn't. Your logic makes absolutely no sense. Because I wouldn't be sitting here for 4 years feeling sorry for somebody if they were setting somebody up. That would be called karma. So I don't subscribe to what you're saying. Just like I don't subscribe to your channel, as you can see. Why are you defending a setup queen? Why are you defending somebody that switched sets, Neia? Huh? Let's say she did switch sets. I don't know nothing about that. That's why I don't speak on it. But you just said she was a setup queen.
How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Proof. But where's your proof? Well, anyway, the alleged body was found on the 9th, not the 10th.
Prove it.
So what here King at? King of the Goofies. Because all that nigga do is holler. That's all he do is holler. You got all this proof, but where's your proof? Tell the world how Antonia Evans got to that hotel.
There is no Antonia Evans connected to this case. Can we please let that die? There are no Anisha and Ivan Fowler, no Granny Greenscreen, all that. All y'all. And it's funny how the people like Rob and you are from Chicago, and y'all throw out the most outlandish narratives. That leads me to believe that y'all are some way involved because y'all lie so much. It's like, what are y'all trying to cover up besides them blinds?
But he ain't nobody ready for that one. The man looked like a whole entire crackhead now.
What? Seriously? He looked like a crackhead? But you built like a crackhead and you got the face of a man?
All right, Reese, go last. But again, all you do is sit at the home. I got the proof. You motherfuckers can't tell me shit. I got it. Come on, I got the pictures. Come on, all you motherfuckers going to jail. Motherfucker, you know you going with them, right? You do know you going with them. I'm just saying. Random, they be clowning each other. I got it, Reese.
Man, that throat is strong. They got throat baby from you, right? Except for you ain't swallow your kids, you popped them out.
I just got it.
Gigi?
Yes.
Kiwi.
Johnny King. Hey, R2B.
Look at it. She won't do nothing for them kids. She called on other people to do stuff for the kids. Can you turn the TV on? Man, I wouldn't let her watch my kids if she was the last thing on earth. She the type that'll have kids and spread them out just so that the older kids can take care of the little kids.
Be your two. I'll tell them I said thank you and truly appreciate it and right back at them.
TV.
Yes, baby.
TV.
Is the TV finna go get cut off, please?
TV.
Charlie, can you go hit the play button? Find her something that lasts 12 hours.
Look, find her something that lasts 12 hours. What a lazy parent. 12 hours. Those are the type that let the TV babysit their kids.
But again, like I said,
even though they don't work, right? So she shouldn't be tired, but the drugs are making her tired.
Who got tired to sit up here and make shit up?
You have nothing but time because you don't work and you don't watch them kids worth nothing. I can't even believe you asked that question. It's rhetorical for anybody that have eyes.
Corey Greger, you said, but why them? Now, Corey, that's a very good question.
Shouldn't you know? You know everything else.
Takita Crane, how are you? Takita, yes, that was her. Already deceased. She came to the hotel deceased.
Again, what would be the purpose of carrying a dead body into a hotel full of cameras? It makes absolutely no sense. If she was already dead, it would be no use. Why would they incriminate themselves?
That's not her walking them hallways. That's not her stumbling on a lower level.
Who you think we're gonna listen to? You, a random crackhead, or her mother who said that was her? I'm gonna take her mother for $200, Alex.
Exactly, Ron, because they'll try to divert you very quick. They'll try to make you think it wasn't there when you know it was there. Face all blurred out. Pay attention to that, y'all, all throughout the video. Of course, Clara, he want everything to disappear now, but it's a little too late. It can't disappear. That's here forever.
Right, like all your lies. Just changing your YouTube channel name is not going to make us forget, ma'am, sir.
But Crystal Bush, that's not her walking in. Period. The only ones that...
Right. That's a good point, Miss Crystal. But there's footage of KJ walking in with Monifa Bree and Shemaya. There's proof of her being in the elevator. And Scoop Gang showed proof of her being in the room, but you claim she was dead.
That was real walking through the building was Shemaya, Monifa, and Bree.
Oh, so they edited her walking in too. Okay. Didn't you say somebody in the chat help me? Didn't she say she got her throat slit in the back of the car with Shakira? But I thought you said she arrived at the hotel. I already did. So how did she arrive? I already did. But then at the same time, she got killed when she got there in the back seat. Which one is it? Also, if she arrived dead, the clock is ticking for organs. She would have ran out of the time to be able to use the organs for Selena Gomez. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm.
But shit, y'all want to know why everybody keep believing? Exactly, Canadian Queen B. Everybody kept study switching the stories, and every time you turn around, another video coming out, but it's not what you really think it is. Was Mike Larry the YouTube there? The YouTuber? I really didn't hear nothing about him. No.
You didn't hear nothing about him from who, sir? So you're making it seem like you got this information from somebody, but you won't tell us who. It's false anyway, but if we go by that logic, somebody is feeding you information and you haven't fed this information to the police department. So again, you don't want justice, you want attention.
No, but I definitely know Marco was there. I definitely know he was there. Right?
Prove it. And the only reason you're saying Mike Larry wasn't there because you know he has a huge channel and he'll take you out this game so fast it ain't even funny.
Definitely know Rob was there.
Prove it.
Oh, Reese Rolex, I seen that when he sit up, he get into it with people. He telling people he gonna come snatch their kids and shit. Well, Fred,
It take her that goddamn long to read one sentence.
It was done like that. It was edited that way.
Why would they put all that work on themselves to have to edit footage in such short notice? It makes no sense.
Exactly, MJ. She been gone way before she made it to the hotel.
So then how did she get her throat slit then? In the parking lot.
Reese Rolex, I heard he get pissed off at people.
How did she text that she was ready to go right when she got there? She was already dead.
Tell people he'll come snatch their kids and shit, like somebody gonna come snatch his.
How'd she pick up Monifa and them and she was already dead? Can somebody explain how a dead person drove them to Rosemont? Again, can somebody explain how a dead person drove them to Rosemont? Because that's some new technology.
Yeah, it took major planning. The girl was gang stalked for 2 years.
It took major planning. Seriously. Let's plan to incriminate ourselves. If y'all got something to say, I'm going to drop this link. Let me drop this link. Yeah, let's plan to kill somebody and then put it on camera. Because that makes sense. If you want to join the panel, if you have something to say about these outlandish narratives, make sure you hit that motherfucking link. All is welcome. All is welcome. Let's keep going.
R2 2, if I'm not mistaken, I do know he knew them, but as far as being there, no.
Look at the lies. The lies. R2 Be Your Tube said, what other reason is doubles needed? Y'all just think about it. I heard Mike Larry allegedly was there or knew them. And then Ugface right here said, let me add y'all to the stream. Give me 1 second. She says, Mike Larry knew them. I don't know about him being there, but Mike Larry knew them. Can't wait to text Mike Larry and tell him that you just implicated him in knowing them. Let's welcome Miss Chloe to the stream.
It was the power of the magic school bus.
How y'all doing today?
What's up with it, Tiff? What's up, Chloe?
What's up? Let's let Chloe speak first, ladies first. What's on your mind, Chloe? Oh, can you mute your background, whoever that is?
Aaron, turn your sound down. Go back.
All right, go ahead.
Which part? Shit.
You can start. What was the first thing that she had a problem with you?
She used to pop into groups about a year ago saying she'd make a post and she'd say, okay, you remember the 3 guys mugshots when they were saying that Joshua Martin was really Teresa's kid and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So she'd post up some shit like that, and then she would say, Teresa's got 3 sons. What you got to say about that, Cassie? And she'd tag me. And then she'd, or she'd go to a third-party website of gossip tabloid type shit and copy some shit from them. Like Vontarius was at the hotel. Now, I know his ass was in the hospital because he was paralyzed, so he could have never made it to the party. He had gotten shot in June in the spine, and he was still paralyzed. And she'd say, and what you got to say about this? And everything that she would do, I would be able to prove her wrong. That's how the beef got started. And then when she started claiming to be a private investigator, Indian, and all kinds of craziness, I tagged Brenda in it because I said, oh, Brenda, you got a relative over here. She Indian. So Brenda went in. Brenda got blocked quick, but Brenda went in. You know how she is, And it was, and then so she went after Boss Blake. She took a picture of him, a screenshot of him, and cropped it with his shades on from one of his album covers, and tried to say like if he was Irene or some shit. So that's why y'all hear me making jokes with him about Irene. Mm-hmm. And she just kept going after it. And then all of a sudden, fast forwards, R2 Be Your Tube has now admitted to purposely going around trying to set people up to go against me. And Neia was just one of the ones that walked into it because Neia, instead of finding out what's this bitch really want with me, she was like, oh, you hate Cassie too? Let me jump on your bandwagon. And then after it all blew up, because they can't handle us. They can't handle us. So what did she do? She gonna crawfish. I didn't know. Our beef been squashed since way before December. Bullshit. December is when you put me in Facebook jail for 4 days for calling you a dummy, saying I was making fun of your mental health issues by saying you're a dummy. So for those 4 days, I flagged her 64 times, and she lost her profile for like 3 months. So that's where the Cameron Marie Jacobs profile got born.
Wait, you say you flagged her 64 times?
I ain't had nothing better to do for 4 days.
LOL.
Ain't nothing better to do for 4 days. So every time she called me the C, the B, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, every word, I flagged it. I got bored at 64 and stopped.
Like she did. Tell us about what she did to Miss Martin. You said she put her in Facebook jail?
Oh, the other day, yeah. When she made that post about her links, her missing links, I was sent the info like, what was it, 8 minutes after it was posted, and I made a video about it 13 minutes after it was posted. And within the hour of that, I guess because, you know, Neia don't really watch my content. But within the hour of me posting it, she went back and she flagged Teresa and got Teresa put in 24-hour Facebook jail.
Wow.
Facebook took the post down. But see, that's the thing is yeah, the woman had some brains one day. I think drugs destroyed him and put him in a file cabinet way in the back of her throat or something. But, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, she does know how to work the system. She's good at working that system. I would have never in my most creative days thought about flagging somebody for calling me a dummy and saying, oh, she's trying to make fun of my mental capacity. But she is creative. Damn, she ugly right there. God damn.
Aaron, I want you to chime in real fast before we get back to Miss Chloe. What's on your mind?
All right, so I got two things. First, the first thing is this. I would like to ask her or anybody, what do she mean, or what did she mean when she said that Monifa, Bree, and Shamaya walked in? So who the hell is the girl who's the third, the fourth girl that's walking with them inside then? That ain't Kenneka.
Let her tell it. It ain't.
It's a figment of all of our imaginations, according to Neia Conley.
Okay, so if that's the case, then what, they edit her in?
That's what she's insinuating.
It don't make sense. Then to go back and say, okay, she was already RIP. Well, how the hell you walking in somewhere on camera live, but you RIP at the same time?
Oh wait, because that's Antonia Evans or Sierra Croft or somebody. I got mixed up, but she got somebody else.
Sierra. She's saying it's Sierra Croft.
Yeah, there we go.
Somebody else, her cousin.
Yeah. If you listen
Y'all,
to all of
okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
In her own lies.
But in y'all own way, y'all, and I say y'all the ones that's been doing this, because I'm not really a YouTuber like that, but I am interested. I am concerned for what happened to KJ, because that's fucked up. That touched the nation all over. But for y'all that's been on here doing this, don't y'all know how KJ look? That ain't KJ. That don't look like KJ to y'all.
You must be speaking to all the people that believe in Nia's lies.
I don't know what lies or anything. I'm just trying to figure out if she's talking like that. I always wanted to know why she would say those type of things, but everything else is contradicted to what she's saying. Like, what is the point? And another thing, I thought everybody that's doing this type of stuff, the platform and all this, I thought y'all all had the same common goal. I thought this was the J for K thing going on. What's all the the misrepresentation and all the extras?
Aaron,
it's the lies.
You know how some people they take a word and they'll spell it differently just to be different? Well, in Nia's world, J for K is justice for clout. And that's what I'm looking for, is clout. Hey, Miss Jackie.
Hey, is there any way you can step out to a quieter section?
Oh yeah, I also wanted to say, please excuse my background. I know it's kind of a little bit noisy. It's football day for these guys that's into football, and I'm kind of like somewhere where I can't just like literally get over.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, it bothers me like it bothers y'all, but hey, it's just part of the day.
Okay. So, Chloe, I'm sure I speak for you when I say it's the lies that gets to us. It's not that we don't have a common goal, but when we hear somebody blatantly lying, it kind of bothers us.
Yeah. Then there's a difference between making mistakes and blatantly lying.
Mm-hmm.
And those of us that have been in this community, even if you don't have a channel or a group or anything, if you have been in this community and you have been here with the right heart, you will see the difference when somebody is making that common error that, everybody, when the new wave of new people flow through, they all go almost through the same pattern of the same errors, versus let me make up a whole new storyline of in March the 19th, Zach gets in the back seat of a car to slice Kenneka's throat so that in August, Selena can get the kidney because her friend's really a junkie and she needs the other kidney. And then we're going to burn the car all on the way to the hotel. And that's why Irene had to change clothes. And we brought her in through the dumpster into the hotel. And never mind my friend who said she's really thrown in the bushes, because she wasn't thrown in the bushes. She was brought into the hotel. That's what, come on. Bitch, please. That's all I can say.
But how can she have arrived dead and she got her throat slit though? Boy.
One of my first questions was, so how long you think, because anybody that, for those of y'all that don't know, my mother was supposed to have a kidney transplant and she ended up dying before it happened. My aunt is a double lung transplant recipient. So I got a little bit of experience with transplants of organs. Now, if you don't think, and if you happen to have a relative that's a hunter, they bleed the animal out so they can keep the meat. Okay, so when you're doing humans, if you're going to slice their throat, you're bleeding them out. Never mind the mess it's going to make in the backseat of Irene's beautiful car.
Mm-hmm.
But an organ has to be kept alive until it is put into another recipient. How are you keeping an organ alive in the backseat of Irene's car while you're bleeding out?
Exactly. That's why they say they keep those people that are brain dead alive so that they can determine what they're going to do with the organs when they ask the family and stuff.
Yep. There's a difference between being dead and not being alive when it comes to an organ.
Mm-hmm.
And just throwing it on some ice ain't gonna work.
So that's to believe if that's what she was killed for, organs. Right?
Well, I believe we all fell for that in 2017.
I
don't think that you're right, Tiff, but I don't think she really was killed for that.
You don't believe what? I'm sorry, I can hear you.
No, I believe what you're saying, but I'm saying I don't believe that she was killed from an organ type harvesting.
Yeah, no, I don't either. When I was ignorant about it, I did, but I didn't know. I was just believing all the lies at first, but then when I actually did some research and realized you can't freeze organs and then use them.
Exactly. Freezing an organ will kill an organ.
Exactly. So
Uh,
kind of like fish bait. It ain't no good after you freeze it.
So we could agree that most people believe that at first because of what? Reputation of that hotel,
or because of the rumors of the reputation of that hotel.
Right. They said stuff like murder mysteries, which is actually true. They had those little murder mysteries there, but I don't know if they ever had one that night or whatever. I never really.
November.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I found the whole schedule for that year, and in September they were in Texas, New York, and Ohio. But the night that the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, 10th, whichever day you want to pick of the week, that entire week there, they were actually going from Dallas to New York, or not Dallas, but right outside of Dallas. And then the next one was to New York. So they didn't have time to swing by and catch Kenneka.
Right.
But didn't even the police say when all that stuff first came out that what we're watching and what we're seeing isn't a reenactment? Meaning that's the route they assume she took. So if that's the route they assume she took, who was the girl that they portrayed in the reaction? So we saying that's not a real part of the video?
I think the reenactment, there's no reenactment. I think that they took the steps when they filmed it.
When they made the videography.
Yes, the police.
The police reenacted what they felt like was the possible path Kenneka took, and they did a videography.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it was worded. There was nothing else that word was ever used for in the entire case file.
Right. And
but
people
that unexperienced people, like, I'll put myself in there, because even though those mistakes I didn't make, I did make other mistakes. So, but we're not experienced. We're not cops. We're not detectives. We're not investigators. We're not PIs. We're not medical people. We're not nobody like that. And we've tried to play the part. And some people more than others.
You do a very good job at researching, Chloe.
Well, I'm just older and more experienced, I guess. I don't know. But it's like, I learned, okay, when I learned to stop listening to this community was in October of 2017, when I realized Kenneth Hart was not 6 foot tall. So that could not have possibly been him stepping off that elevator.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Leary was the second part that really got me, when he told me to get off of my little cell phone and get to a bigger screen to see that nobody was throwing Kenneka over their shoulder by the bathroom.
Mm.
And that was in October as well.
And you know what? I still thought to this day that something was going on right there. I'm gonna have to, and I hate to have to watch the video again. But can you explain to me what's going on over there? Because I never really, or can you? You can't show your screen from here, can you?
Yes.
Okay, so you want me to take Ugg face off of here?
Please, it's scaring me.
Wait, thank you, Jenkins. Let me take it out. Let me take it out. All right, so is this gonna happen right now?
Hold on just a second.
Okay. Jenkins,
well, while y'all doing that, can I just bring this to light? So, do y'all really believe that one part of the picture where they're inside is her? I want to say Shemaya Monifa. Y'all think that girl in there with her, that's the same Kenneka that's walking through the video? They don't look different.
Can you ask the question again? I'm sorry.
The picture, I believe it's a Snap or IG picture. I'm not sure.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The Snap picture.
That don't look like the Kenneka.
You talking about where her lips look thinner and stuff?
Right, and she looked taller, and her head looked more like exposed. Her forehead looked more exposed, more oval. But then when you look at the girl walking through the hallways as close as you can, they don't look. I don't know. They don't look like no two same females to me, man. Unless I'm just tripping. Unless I smoke too much weed. But at the end of the day, I see real good.
My thing is, Aaron, I honestly always felt in my spirit that, you know how sometimes we can take pictures and it don't necessarily look like us, but I don't know.
Right.
It always was a little concerning to me.
It just don't add up, because when you look at the pictures of her in death inside the freezer, that don't look like that girl they showed in that picture. This looked like Kenneka was hit in the mouth a few times, maybe even a missing tooth. Also, Chloe, it's a picture. The original picture of how she looks inside of that freezer is not what they show us, because it's due to the coloring and pixels and the way they send the pictures out to the public. That's all the fraud. When you look at the real original pictures of how she looked inside that freezer, you see everything that you're supposed to see, as if you saw it with your own eyes when you walked in there.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My sister came in with some meds for my daddy because he's got pink eye. Did y'all know that
I hate pink eye.
You can cough too much and get pink eye.
Oh, don't say that. Ooh.
Yes, because I'm like, how is a man getting pink eye when ain't none of us got pink eye? And he looked like somebody popped him in the eye. And they gonna call.
Oh, don't give no ammunition to Neia. She over there beating her daddy. You know she.
Yeah, I beat him. My sister told him, "Be happy I ain't put no rat poison in your food." But nah, she dropped him off some more medicine, so I was trying to hear what she was saying. But okay, what did you want me to screen share with?
Can you share that part to where when it does look like somebody's being put over the shoulder, if you have it?
Okay, yeah. All right, let me go grab it first. I'll go ahead and keep talking while I go grab it.
All right. So if you're just now joining us, make sure you hit that like. Aaron was basically saying how that picture in the bathroom with Monifa really doesn't look like Kenneka. If anybody else wants to chime in, here is the link right here, right above Nightbot's last comment. You can definitely join. If you say something stupid, I will cuss you out. This is a fair warning. You will be charged up like a phone on 1%. So, I feel like, again, I came at Chloe. I had attitude with Chloe back in the day because we always felt like, oh, Chloe thinks she know everything, blah, blah, blah. With maturity and growth, you'll understand that it's not about knowing everything. It's about don't put out videos if you can't prove what you're saying. So I feel like if more...
Well, I never had a problem with you.
Huh?
I said I never had a problem with you. You was funny.
Nah, but check it. You know, Barbara Barrett's punk A is what put what they say, a battery in my back about you.
Yeah.
That one, she just, I don't know. Hopefully she's somewhere taking the dirt now, but I'm pretty sure that's not cool. So
we've all fallen for gossip that had an ulterior motive. That type of thing.
But I will say this: one of the only few people that I feel like has never clout chased would be you and a lot of people that you roll with, Chloe. Because even I'm guilty of clout chasing in the past, but I don't feel like you ever was on here to get famous.
No. If I had my way, nobody know who I was. Like I always say, if I would have known back then that I'd still be here 6 months after Kenneka's passing, I would have used a fake name. I mean, just basically because all the stuff where people's come at my family members and stuff for real, and it wasn't nobody from Rosemont. It was just idiots in the public. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, can you show us what it on mute?
Yeah, I'm just my laptop's a little wore out, so it takes a minute sometimes to obey.
Gabrielle just said something that I've always felt in that mirror. It looked like the Melanie Bianca Cooper girl.
Okay, so wait a minute. You want the scene from the bathroom, or you want the scene with T.Y.?
Give it with Ty when it looked like Monifa peeping across the corner. Am I supposed to be broadcasting your screen or something?
No, I'm fixing to ask you for approval. It's coming.
Okay.
It'll be a little box at the bottom.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Chloe is going to show us the part where it looked like somebody is throwing Kenneka over the shoulder. Because I always thought that was still happening. There goes the infamous Tanasia Walker.
There we go. This is not Teresa, folks. While I'm here, let me just say that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but is that Kenneka right there, though?
Yes, that is Kenneka. Now, I can wrap a lot of these mysteries up real quick. People that say, oh, the back of her jacket looked like this, that, and the third. Okay, if you watch the little Snapchat that's it's a cherry, and you watch that shoulder sleeve, it does the same thing as the back of this jacket. And I had to have somebody point that out to me that actually their child has one of those jackets. And I don't understand it, but I saw it with my own eyes, so I get it now. It's almost, I want to say like holographic, but it's not. It's just the way the tears are made and it's cut. You see it from some angles and some angles you don't. I don't know. It don't make no damn sense to me.
Right.
But this girl right here, she comes in with Smiley and the other dude. See, she's got Adidas pants on and a denim jacket. Those are lights that are sunk into the ceiling right there, like what you go to Burger King and stuff like that with. And as she steps closer into that light, okay, this is actually the back of her head and her shoulder and back area. Because I've taken this and I've broken it down micro frame by micro frame. And you can still see she's got the Adidas pants on and stuff. You can see where she steps towards the, see right here, see her arm?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
One more frame over and there you go. Bam. See, her arm is still there. But because we're told that this shadow is actually Teresa's face, and the glare off of her shiny black hair is actually blonde hair, and that her shoulder is one of Teresa's boobs that she hasn't even purchased yet.
Wait a minute. Go ahead.
You see what you see though? Duke Murdoch and he asked me to break this down 3 years ago, and I did it. You can see the Adidas pants right here. You know,
class is now in session, y'all. Y'all better pay attention.
Okay, and it's like, one of my biggest pieces of advice in this case is don't take a screenshot for face value.
Mm-hmm.
Get the whole video where you can watch it step by step by step, because people that do the screenshots generally are doing that to crop things out, whether it be what happened right before or right after or what's around it. I'm not saying everybody, but that's generally what they're trying to do. They, you know, because if they got a screenshot, that means they got the video. If they got the video, show the freaking video.
Mm-hmm.
Period. All right, now we're going to go around the corner. Oh, and for that one girl in 2017 that said that she saw a figure on T.Y.'s head, ain't nobody there on his forehead, okay, y'all? There was a killer on his forehead, 2017. This is Trina. This is not Kenneka. This is Kelly. All these girls got this almost the same diamond ring. I don't know if they thought they were Ariana Grande, but they all do.
You found that girl, remember?
Yeah,
Corey?
her mama got you, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
She did.
Baby, that video came down.
Mine's still up.
Nah, she got me.
She came in my comments after yours, but she said that I was not being disrespectful, so she wasn't gonna do nothing. So all right.
Yeah.
Where is? Stick your head around that corner, girl.
Well, actually, her whole family came for me and cussed me smooth clean out on Facebook.
Well, okay. When the first day that I uploaded, there's a lady that in Duke Murdoch's group that went to Trina and told Trina that I was putting her child in the video. Now this lady just got hate for me. That's all it is. Shivani, somebody. And the girl was not her child. The girl was her deceased sister. And it was part of her profile picture. So, which was public. So I didn't feel like I was disrespecting anything. And the girl, Trina, contacted me and she said, just take my deceased sister out of the video and the rest of it I don't got a problem with. So I did.
That's before
it's been up
blur,
ever
right?
since.
Is that before the blur feature that we have now?
Actually, what I did was I blurred out the little sister.
Oh.
In the video.
That's not Kenneka going in the direction of that bathroom.
This is Kenneka right here.
Well, how come her hair looks shorter?
Because it's over the front of her shoulder.
You sure?
Is that a female?
Yeah, but it don't.
All right,
don't forget there's another girl in there with the same type of jacket on.
Bite your tongue for a minute, Tiffany. With all this natural hair that I have, I can tell you hair which way hair goes. Okay. She has her hair split down the back, going half on this shoulder and half on that shoulder to the front, where her boobs are. That's all it is. Look. See? If you keep watching. Here, let me just do this.
You can make it bigger.
I could do the whole micro frame by. I've made 500 videos like this already, Tiffany. They just don't watch my content.
Well, when you get through, drop that link, or no, I'll drop a. Matter of fact, I'll drop a link to your channel right now.
Now watch. We got Kenneka standing right here, facing Monifa. I can see her hair across the front of her breast, but y'all may not if you're on the cell phones. This is what I'm talking about, going micro frame by micro frame. But Mike Larry is the one that broke down that wasn't Kenneka back there being thrown over the shoulder, and how that was actually smoke coming out of the bathroom and not somebody's arm, things like that, because I was still seeing somebody's arm.
Yeah.
I got about 500 screenshots from doing this right here. Now, you see, Smiley is starting to head into the bathroom. This is when Smiley, according to Smiley, got sick. She went in there to go get sick. You see her head coming up down here.
Yeah. We always thought it was a fight and everything.
Now, you're already starting to see right here, this is a girl that they're saying is Teresa. That's where that denim color is coming, grayish, whatever color you want to look. Like I said, with those spotlights, this is smoke. Mike Clary, shout out. You taught me this was smoke, because I was thinking it was still Smiley's arm over here and she's knocking somebody out, because that's what they said. The white girl was knocking somebody out. Well, Smiley is a lot of things, but she ain't white.
Didn't they say that was a T-gendered girl?
No, Smiley?
The white girl?
The one that
the transsexual?
I'm trying to word that word.
Douglas Anderson calls her the runner. The one that's the runner with the white t-shirt and the black bottoms is the one that I say is making the big changes in her life. The pink t-shirt up at the lobby area, that's Melissa Rhodes. And Melissa has been in this community back in 2017 and has admitted that was her. She was at the hotel. She did talk to Teresa. She talked to Jedediah. She talked to Natora. She was there for personal issues in her marriage. So she went to go stay a couple of nights away from home.
Hey.
Mr. Jack Dragon's channel has a very good breakdown. He being in another country, I don't know, he got better computers, what? But literally, when this part right here, when they say the manager comes knocking at the door, he's got it where I can literally see old boy from the front desk with the gray blazer on. He shows it. And I ain't never robbed his video out of respect for him. But he's got that. You can see it clear as day on one of his videos. My car keys, my weed. They don't listen, folks. They don't listen.
They don't listen.
Man, that stuff got burned in my head. And she's saying, y'all, where is it? And Chalo is, ain't nobody got Kenneka on the floor down here. This is Chalo's feet. Ain't no Kenneka on the floor being stomped out by Monifa. She ain't that powerful.
No, Saran Wrap says, whatever the freak his name is, said that Kenneka was being choked by an anaconda at this point.
I love my subscribers. Now, there was a lady in one of the groups at one point with this little red dot right here, was saying that, was that a bomb? Was that a timer? Well, all kinds of crazy.
Right.
There's so many things that I have heard. It's ridiculous. It really is. Why was he focusing on Kenneka? What makes you think he was focusing on Kenneka? Maybe we're focusing on Kenneka because she's dead. Look, Aaron, see the hair in the front?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. This is the boy that came with Smiley. Smiley likes to play both sides of the fence. Shout out Miss Jackie's Concerns. She's the one who found out who's Smiley and the other girl. Where's she at? Dominique. This one here, who is not Eugenia. Her name is Big Booty Girl. Dominique Thomas. She was actually childhood friends with Kenneka and Monifa. Y'all need to check out those quiet people channels. They got some nuggets. The girl, a long time ago, somebody asked me who gets up off the bathtub over here. Let me see. And I didn't know what they were talking about, but this girl, the twerker, is actually sitting down next to Smiley because he's Smiley sitting there.
But Neia said that Miss Martin was the twerker.
That's who I thought it was. I thought it was that girl right there with the short hair.
Yeah.
The twerker and Teresa's body ain't nowhere near the same shape. Alexandria Davis has now gone into the medical field after her grandfather passed away. That's your Dominique right there. Not Eugenia. Eugenia actually came in with the other two girls and they left like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes before, about 10 minutes before Kenneka even got on the property. And if you watch them when they come in and Trevante walks them upstairs to the elevator, that Eugenia's got something in her hands. And when she comes back down, she don't got nothing in her hands. Well, guess what? The little kid's birthday party was where she was going. I got 2 photographs from that birthday party with a timestamp on it from the camera itself. And it's at that place. I don't know what room, but it's that's how we figured, because she's actually cousins with Tanisha and a couple of other ones. So again, there's those quiet channels that ain't seeking clout. They got a lot of stuff. Hold on. Let's see. Here, I'll tell y'all one of my errors. One of my errors from way back 2018. Somebody asked me what this was on the floor. I told them it was a bomb. It's actually some of the ice bins, ice buckets. What you call it? Where you go get ice?
Yeah.
Why would you tell them it's a bomb?
I thought it was a bomb.
It does look like a bomb.
You said bomb, B-O-M-B?
No, THC.
B-O-N-G?
Yeah.
And this is Trevante, his bottom half of his sexy self. Let's see. I can say the biggest questions that have not been answered is, how did Little Ty's cousin, who we don't still have a name for, I think that's the only one we don't have a name for in this whole party, how him and Dorian exited the hotel. And I've been satisfied to say they went out one of the side doors, because you can leave a hotel out those side doors and they just lock when you go out. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm content with that.
What I'm not.
But them doors got alarms on them though.
No, not all of them. Because I've been in that hotel metaphorically. You like that one?
Right.
Oh, you've been up in that hotel?
Metaphorically.
Oh.
What I don't understand is how we had different pieces of Irene's live released 4 to 5 months later.
Girl, why you go there like that? I would have to say the same reason why 2 years after the fact we get Maya's Snapchat from the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
The one where I said I don't look like Kenneka?
Well, no, you're saying the one with Monifa and Kenneka. This was one that had Maya in it as well.
That's the one I'm talking about. They in the bathroom, she's smiling.
Is Shemaya in there with her?
Yeah, I think kind of like in the side. Some other girl kind of like in the side.
The one with Shemaya and it looks exactly like Kenneka. The one that's just Kenneka and Monifa is the ones that a lot of people have said that don't look like Kenneka. But my response to that, even back then, and I'll say it even harder now, we've all taken pictures that we don't look like ourselves.
Yeah, that's what I tried to explain to him.
Yeah, Tiff just said that.
That's all I could say, because I mean, here's the other thing. Nobody said, other than the one photograph that the police gave us in the case file that's in the bathroom of Kenneka, nobody else gave us the photographs and said, this is Kenneka. We all, millions of people, went through the internet and said, this is Kenneka. Sometimes they grabbed Sierra Croft's photographs and other Bianca, and I can't even remember who was that other one, Diamond, somebody, and everybody grabbed anybody that kind of resembled Kenneka. And the same person, I will say this, the same person that released those deleted scenes is the reason why I made that video yesterday about Teresa being verified. Because they're, you know, they're pretty much out of this game, but they still got them tendencies to throw some crap up every now and then. And they did. They threw a screenshot up and said, why she got this blue check mark? Why is she verified? Well, guess what? I got the same thing. But I didn't let Facebook verify me because I ain't giving them my phone number. But that's all it is, you know, and it's just people. And Tiffany, you know what? I've been dying to speak on this with you. Because I don't have the proper terminology. I call it the Umbrella Corporation because I know Planet of the Fakes had the Umbrella Corporation. Mm-hmm. But there are things that you can join on the internet that is off of YouTube and off of Facebook that you can promote your content and get paid for it on other other platforms, other websites, whatever you want to call it. And I believe the same way that he was doing that with Planet of the Fakes, with his corporation being on another platform, I believe that that person who, oh my God, y'all have really been digging because I ain't never seen that. That's scary as hell.
Go ahead.
You got me speeched. I believe that same person, because she wasn't making money off of YouTube and she wasn't making money off of Facebook, but she had to be doing this for something more than just some damn clout. I cannot go to my grave believing that she did this just for clout. Much as
okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you woke up every morning and looked like this, you would do things just for clout so you can get some attention. Because otherwise, people wouldn't pay you no attention.
Well, this person here, I honestly believe that she was pulled in as a soldier under that umbrella, not his umbrella, but her umbrella.
Not Rihanna's umbrella, right?
No, it ain't Rihanna's umbrella.
Okay.
You know, with Crystal Dean, with Rachel Smith, all them, they all part of this organization. If you look like that video I just put out where I'm blasting Illuminati for stealing 54 Keys' videos, and he's putting it under this other name on Facebook, and then
he's still doing it.
Yes, he has his other website, whatever. I seen it when we went in on Trey Gang with those T-shirts that he made. Okay, hell of a chick found it by Google searching, and there are other platforms that have those has our videos, all of our videos out there that other people are putting out, and they're getting paid for it. Even what's that one? Pinterest. Is that the one where people make them boards or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought that was just an arts and craft type of platform. No, there's people with my videos over there, and if they get enough hits, they get a check. And that shit pisses me off because there's nothing that I can do about it.
Just play nice and tell them you want some of that money.
I want y'all to hear this real fast. I want you to see y'all girl. Hold on, I'm gonna share this screen, and I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. So this right here. All right. Give me 1 second. We have a brief
Hey,
intermission.
boss man.
A brief intermission.
Oh, and Miss Jackie's concern was asking, was Neia in the hospital now, or was that an old photograph?
Oh, that's all. But she's still ugly.
Yes, she is.
She's still ugly.
Irene.
All right, can y'all hear this? Oh man, Papa to say, this ain't a crackhead. If this ain't a crackhead. Um. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to show y'all. Did y'all?
All I could hear was the baby. And
oh yeah, I see it.
arguing.
Y'all ain't see it.
No, you got that ugly woman on the screen.
I can see it. You got the Saints.
Oh, let me get face out here. Y'all ain't see it.
Yeah, you got the Saints. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me do it again. Look at this. Look at this.
Take that woman off.
Huh?
You got her photo on there.
I got my what? I got her what?
You got her photo still on the screen.
Oh, I took it out. Oh, yours must be delayed because I took it out.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead.
Right.
Okay, I see it now.
All right.
Oh, crackheads are us.
Let me run this ugly back. Hold on. She really finna get into blowing. Boy, this is her whole life.
That's when she blows it. Yes. Instagram.
Well, she really gonna get custody of her kids.
Wow. I remember that. Yes.
That ain't even no weed.
No, it ain't.
She got about 100 little video clips of her blowing circles, rings and shit. Like she's just so special.
Y'all like smoke weed. You wanna be smoke weed? I don't be smoking nothing else.
But when you look black like that, that's just.
For those of y'all that was waiting on Boss Blake's weed song, he did come out with it. So
he got a song about her?
No, we're trying to get him to do that.
Wow.
But he finally came out with his smoke weed song. So
all right, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave y'all with one last ugly picture.
All right, you got a lot of content creators in your chat right now.
Oh, I do. I gotta say hi. Matter of fact, I'll let you have the last words, Chloe, while I pick an ugly pic.
Why you won't send me to therapy like that?
Oh man, I got that. Oh, this one.
Fundraiser. GoFundMe. Cassie needs therapy now.
Shoot. This thing right here, she live for a living. Well, Aaron and Chloe, I appreciate y'all for joining me. It's just got to be super ugly, y'all. So y'all got to.
We sure did.
Well, we appreciate for joining you. At least I do.
How you got a filter and still ugly? Hold on, let me show y'all. Boy, she stay working the bootleg.
Chopping up.
When you going back live?
Oh shoot. I'm not sure. Chloe, you going live tonight?
If I don't, I think my people gonna kill me.
Oh well, then yeah,
I ain't been live in a few nights.
I'll be tuning into yours. I'm gonna leave y'all with this one last ugly picture. Hold on. Everybody has to say something nice challenge. Say something nice. Say something nice.
Not today.
But I told you she
has DK.
And still ugly. Cause you know normally the filters make the ugly girls look pretty.
She got.
This is what I want to know. This is just a random question to a lot of females, grown women and beyond. Why do y'all put butterflies or rat faces and dog faces and birds and all that stuff on y'all pictures, yo?
I don't. That's for ugly people.
My filter was just some purple lipstick, okay?
Hey, I thought you really had purple lipstick on.
Only when I got my freak on.
Ah, shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, marriage don't last forever for nothing.
Does anybody want a Whopper before we get out of here?
Ever again.
You don't want a Whopper?
Ever again.
I want to go to Red Robin.
I had fun keeping it with
Thank you, Tiff.
All right, y'all.
Y'all night.
See y'all beautiful women later.
There you go, Charlize. Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed. Donkey of the day, Mr. Ed. Charlize got that right.
All right. Peace out.